Welcome back to CBN Newswatch. As we near the end of the year, we're thinking about this year's most inspirational stories in the world of sports. And joining us now is CBN Sports reporter Will Dawson. So, Will, you covered all the big events in 2024 and talked to some pretty high-profile athletes. What stands out?
Well, there are a lot of big stories, but we have to start with an Olympic year. So Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone, who is the world record holder in the 4x400 hurdles, we have to give some background on Sydney. At 16 years old, she was the youngest person to ever qualify for the women's track team, the youngest person in 40 years. And Sydney struggled with perfectionism, with anxiety, with fear. And that was just because she was putting pressure on herself. And in 2019, she came in second in qualifying for the 2020 Olympics. And she heard it on social media, and really that anxiety and fear got the best of her. And she cried out to God. And that's when she really started taking off, literally. In 2020, she set a world record in the 4x400 relay and the 400 meter hurdles. And then this year in 2024 in Paris, she won 2 more gold medals, setting a new world record, breaking her own world record. So this is what Sydney told me about running the race of the Christian life.
That I'm running with that purpose of achieving the goal. And the goal is not gold medals, like the book says. It's far beyond gold. It's, achieving salvation, which is already mine in Jesus, but obviously running the race of the Christian life well. Even on the track, before races, that's what I'm reminding myself of, is setting my mind on the things above, knowing that the Lord is looking down on my life right now and me wanting to honor him, and he's glorified in that. And so it just became a joyful way of experiencing life and living life. And it's way better than I was thinking before.
We've got time for one more. What else can you share with us?
Well, another awesome story. Just 2 years ago, 2022, Byrd was a senior in high school, and he was the second best shortstop in the state of South Carolina. He had signed to play baseball at ECU, a Division I program. And just days before he stepped onto campus, he was in a boating accident and lost his lower right leg, just below the knee. Parker, determined to play college baseball, endured 22 surgeries. And in February 16th of this year, Parker did just that. This is what he told me about the trials of life.
His plan is greater than mine, because I thought I had my whole life planned out, go to college and go to the MLB and just be a great baseball player, but life's much bigger than just baseball. God's always there, that even in your darkest times or in the valley, that he's still working. You may not see it at the time, and it may be very foggy to you at the time, but that his mercy's still there, that he still has a plan for you, that he's giving you that trial just so you can lean closer to him.
Beautiful. Well, if you'd like to see the full story with Parker Byrd and Sydney McLaughlin, check out CBN Sports on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe while you're there and follow them on Instagram at CBNSports_. We thank you so much for joining us, Will. We'll be right back.